Good morning, everybody. For our Action Monday video today, I'm going to be showing you a report in the MLS that I like to use when going on a listing appointment or just to give you some good statistical information just to have in your back pocket if you should need it. And then next week I'll show you a different report. So this one, we're in the home screen of the MLS, and I'm going to be going to this blue bar up here and going over to statistics. And I'm going to be choosing Market Summary Report. And once inside the market summary report, I just want to make sure that I go in and clear any criteria that might be in there because sometimes it'll hold over. And the first thing I want to check is my left-hand side. So let's say that I'm going on a listing appointment in the Sandy area in a couple of days, and I want to look at some information in Sandy. So I want to look at my left-hand side, and it's showing me residential, which is fine. It's showing me $50,000 increments. Which is great. I can look at 50,000, or I can click here and I can change it. I can change it to 20,000 increments, 100,000 increments, however I want to, whatever I want to look at. But I think I'm going to leave it 50,000 increments for right now. I'm going to leave it active, under contract, and sold, but I could also include backup and expired and canceled if I wanted to. It can toggle between average or median. I can choose one of those. I'm going to leave it, I'm going to choose average. And then I like mine in a table format rather than graph. So the first thing I'm going to do is look at the left-hand side of that report. And then the right-hand side, right of this bar here, this line, is going to be where I put my search criteria. So if the listing appointment I'm going on is Sandy, I could do this tight around the neighborhood, or I could just do the whole city. So I'm going to do a CMA right in the neighborhood. This report, I just want to look at the whole city. So I'm just going to go to city, and I'm going to select Sandy City. And then I'm going to just look back about number of days back, maybe 90 days. So that's all I'm putting in there is Sandy and 90 days. And then I just want to go up and view my results. What I like about this report is it breaks it into three tables. It has active, it has under, it has sold, unless I had selected other options over here on the left, and I can still select those if I want to. But this is going to show me in the last 90 days, it's going to show me currently we have 154 properties available in Sandy. It shows me the high, it shows me the low, it shows me the median and the average. It shows me the average cumulative days on the market. But what I like about this report is it breaks it down into $50,000 increments. So I can get an idea in Sandy right now, active, the highest number seems to be right there between 350 and 400. But between 3 and 400 seems to be where more of the properties are listed in the Sandy area. It can also go over and give me a look in different bandwidths what the average cumulative days on market is of the current active properties. So there's 154 properties active in Sandy right now. Under contract in Sandy, there's 107. So that still says to me, hey, that's a good amount of buyers. We've got 157 active available properties, but 107 properties are currently under contract. Or we have 154 active with 107 currently under contract. So that's pretty good. And then same thing, it'll show me under what bandwidths are those currently under contract. And it looks like the majority of the properties under contract in Sandy are in that 350 to 400, but also 3 to 400 seems to be kind of the most popular bandwidth for properties to be under contract. And then sold, if I was going on this listing appointment in Sandy, I could tell them, you know, we have 154 properties currently available in Sandy with 107 under contract. But in the last 90 days, 391 have sold. And those of all the kind of the sweet spot for properties sold tends to be between that 3 and 400 mark as well. Your listing would be more between the 4 and 450 range, and we're still doing well there. We've had 54 properties sell in the last 90 days in that price range, 4 to 450, average cumulative days on the market, and you could explain what that means is about 37 days. So it's just giving you a little bit of average information and kind of what bandwidths, what $50,000 bandwidths are doing well. So you can do this again specific to a neighborhood. You can do it specific to a city. You can do a zip code. You could do the whole marketplace, whatever you wanted to do. You could do you can even search through the map with this and tie it really tight around a very specific area. So this statistics Market summary report is the one that I'm looking at right now. And I like the tables in here. If you've got a good analytical seller, this is good to share with them. Or if you just want to have some information in your back pocket that in Sandy, it looks like our days on the market are certainly ticking up as we start getting higher in price. But when we go below 400 down there, our days on the market is still looking pretty good. So it gives you some good talking points, I think. So coming up this week, you have title class on Tuesday, 1 to 3. And then we have our Quantum Home Tour training on Thursday and Friday. So if you have any questions, please let me know. Hoping to see you soon. Bye-bye.